Hello, hello. How is everybody today? Welcome to TarotSphere or TarotSphere 25, however you can find me. I'm not good at tech, so I have no idea. I can't figure it out for myself. My name is Sharon. I'm so glad you're here because we got such an exciting mystery to go and try to find the answers for tonight. I am so excited because this is a big one. We are going to hopefully, and I'm already pretty sure of it because I've already brought this gentleman into the house. He is waiting into the house, ready to speak to us, Mr. Jesse James. Now, what I would like to know is if he really was shot at the age of, what was he, 30? I have to have my notes because I just can't memorize all this stuff anymore. But it would have been in April 3rd, 1882. He would have been 35 is when he was supposedly shot. So there are family members, from what my research shows, family members, a great granddaughter, a great grandson. There's also, she calls herself a third cousin, but she refers to him as Uncle Jesse James. Her name is Ola Everhard, or was Ola Everhard, and she insists that she was with Jesse in the latter part of his years, took good care of him, and heard the stories and knows everything, and that it really was not him who was killed in 1882, and instead he lived to the age of 103 and passed away in 1951. August 15th, 1951, he would have been 103 years old. He was born September 5th, 1847. Let's see, who's the guy who killed him? I think his last name was Robert Ford. Okay, Robert Ford is supposedly the gentleman who killed him April 3rd, 1882. Now, before we talk to him, I know he's standing by because I've already spoken to him. We are going to just fill in a few more details. So the interesting thing about this story is that where Jesse James was killed, he was renting a house. However, Jesse James didn't rent it to live there. He rented it for the barn to house his horses. Instead, Mr. Charles Bigelow lived there with his wife and kids. And Mr. Bigelow did have a resemblance to Jesse James. So there is a discrepancy, a situation that possibly Mr. Bigelow was really the man who was shot and not Mr. Jesse James. There are witnesses that say Jesse James was at his own funeral. And it was also told that when his mother, Jesse James's mother, was asked to come and identify her son, she said, "That's not my son." And then who was it? I think it was, I can't say for sure. I don't remember. I think it might have been the governor, Crittenden, Thomas Crittenden. Don't hold me to this, but I think he's the one. He basically, she said, "That's not my son." And he basically said, or it might have been a sheriff. I don't know. Anyway, somebody with some legit power told her, "You have to understand this will be the only time he will be free in his life." And so she went back into the room and said, "That's my son. I made a mistake. That's my son." And when she came back out, it was witnessed that she looked at the gentleman, whoever it was, and gave a wink like that. Like, okay. Then apparently Jesse James made his way to South America with the help of some friends and then spent the rest of his life back in the southwest of the United States. He apparently became a U.S. deputy marshal in Oklahoma, and he also was a Texas Ranger at some point. Wow. He never broke the law again. He wanted people to know that, like that was a statement from his third cousin, Ola Everhard. So this is a fascinating story. Now, I gotta say, I looked at the pictures of the guy in the casket, that was supposedly Jesse James. And I'm sorry, but he really does look like this Charlie Bigelow. He doesn't, he looks more like Charlie Bigelow than he does Jesse James. I'm tending to go with the flow on this, the family flow, and agree that he lived to until 1951. And that is really crazy. Okay, so the first thing let's do, as I've said before, I've already brought him into the room. He is waiting very patiently, and I let him know we would be pulling some cards from my Dormant Tarot deck. If there's anything that he kind of wants to spell out to us or kind of tell us, I don't know what information we're going to get. However, it's going to be fun. So we're going to pull some cards, and then I'm going to get my light rods, and we are going to communicate to him through those with yes and no questions. So my cards have been shuffled for quite a while. I'm going to just pull 5 cards to see what we get. If I need to pull more, I imagine I'll know it. All right. So, well, the cards kind of show kind of a decent kind of guy. Like, now I know he has a story when he was younger and all of that. He couldn't wait to get away from that attention. He couldn't spend his money. He couldn't do anything. I'm sorry. The glare as usual. One of these days I'll figure it out. I don't like closing my blind all the way because I'm in the city and I just love having the city open, the window open a little bit with everybody walking by. But anyway, so he couldn't spend it anyway. So he decided to fly, man. He was going to fly, have a distinguished, an ethical life, a comfortable life, and just quietly hold on to anything that he had and just kind of go through life in a classic, simple way. That's what I'm getting from Jesse James. So we will see now if we can get some answers to the rest of our questions. All right, we have the light rods. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Bring the mic over. There we go. All right. Okay. Mr. Jesse James, are you still here to speak with me? Are you here to speak with me? Yes. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. So let's just get straight to it. Did you live until 1951? Yes. Ooh, now what was the year that you supposedly, I forget, 1882. April 3rd, 1882. Jesse James, were you shot to death April 3rd, 1882? No, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Jesse James, were you the terrible outlaw that everybody said you were? No. Goodness. Okay, here's the big question. If you weren't the one that was shot, who was? Was Charlie Bigelow the man who was shot and told that it was you? He's pointing at something. Usually a no would go straight like this in this, but maybe I'll ask it again just to make sure, because that could have been a no. I don't know, but no news. Jesse James. On April 3rd, 1882, short-term memory loss, April 3rd, 1882, as Charlie Bigelow, the man who was shot and thought to have been you, put in the coffin and labeled as you? Yes. Was your mother told to identify you as being the one shot and in the coffin? Was your mother told to identify you? Yes. Were you at your funeral? Were you at your own funeral, as people have said? And I tried to find the picture. Apparently there's a picture of you. Were you at your own funeral? Yes. Goodness. Now you met with someone the night before you were killed. Oh, who? Oh, Thank you. Who was that? That was, now this is interesting. You met with, oh, the Missouri governor, Thomas Crittenden. Did you meet with Thomas Crittenden the night before you were supposedly shot in Missouri? Yes. Did he warn you? Did he, Jesse James, did Mr. Governor Crittenden, did he warn you that you were going to be shot the next day at your home, your supposed home? Yes. So you were warned. After you were supposedly shot and buried, did you make your way to South America? No, he never went to South America. Jesse James, did you stay in the Southwest region of the United States? Did you stay in the Southwest region? Yes. Thank you. Well, I have to ask you, did you truly and really become a Texas Ranger? Yes. Did you also become a U.S. deputy, Jesse James, did you also become a U.S. deputy marshal in Oklahoma? Yes. Is it true you had 72 to 73 aliases? This is fantastic. Please don't go away. I have to refer to my notes because I have another question to ask you. There was Mr. Jesse James. There was a judge in Missouri. Okay, you went and saw, and I don't have a year. I don't have a date. Oh, wait. Okay, so apparently, okay, Jesse James, apparently May 14th, 1948, you disclosed your identity to everybody. And I heard that there was like a crowd or 30,000 people that came to see you. Yes. I don't know if that was right when you did that, but anyway, I couldn't get a straight answer on my research on that. However, there was a judge in Missouri and you wanted to set the record straight because you had so many aliases. You wanted your name legally changed back to Jesse James. Did you see a judge in Missouri to have your name changed back to Jesse James legally? Yes. And I'm researched and was told or read or learned that judge said there's no point because you never legally changed your name. Is that correct? Is that correct? That you never legally, yes. Jesse James, do you have gold? Do you have gold still buried somewhere or money? Yes. Has it ever been found? Would you like to share with us if we continue conversation with you at another time? Maybe I can try to get to the bottom of where this gold or money is buried. Is this something that you will share with us? Fantastic. Good next. Jesse James, you are a riot. I love that answer because it just seems like you're a true bank robber or train robber. Or that would be exactly how it would have gone down. Of course, if that money is going to be found, you want it to go to your family. That's right. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Well, we are going to leave this here, and I hope that you will come back and talk to us again in the future. Maybe you'll change your mind and lead us to the gold or the money, and that would be really exciting. All right, y'all. So listen to me. If you can, please do a thumbs up for my show and subscribe. I think I'm up to 8 followers now, so I keep it going. I'm on the fast track. So come on, hit the subscribe, help me out, okay? And then also, if you have a mystery and you want answers, please email me, tarotsphere25@gmail.com. And well, let's do it. Let's see what we can find out. Also, if there's a mystery that you've also been wanting to hear about that was famous, I have a huge list, but I'm adding to my list every day. So you can just send those in the comments, and that would be very great as well. All right, guys, you have a great evening. We'll see you soon, okay? I forgot. The 18th, a week from tomorrow. No, today. A week from today. Oh, the King's Protest Day. Okay. We will be doing our second part of a 3-part series for Halloween. So we will be opening the door and people will be coming in, and we will be talking to people who have passed on, who were famous, respectfully, and it will be so much fun. And then our third and final part will be on Halloween night, which is a Friday the 31st, and that's going to be so exciting. All right, well, we will hopefully see all of you then. Have a great evening. See you soon. Bye.